One question I often get asked is, what's the technical difference between the first serve and the second serve? And my answer is not very much at all. How many players do you know that have a great first serve but a weak second serve, or the other way around? This is very rare because if you have good serve technique, then usually your first serve and your second serve will work very well. Now, of course, there are some minimal technical differences, and we will take a look at these right now. The first adjustment on the second serve is that we toss the ball slightly further to the left. Now, this is slightly further to the left, not a lot further to the left. Okay, a lot of players make the mistake of tossing it way over to the left. Why do we toss further to the left? We want to increase the upward angle, so the swing on the second serve looks a little bit more like this. That way we can give the ball topspin and make it a safer second serve. So the swing path changes a little bit as well. We slightly change the toss and we slightly change the swing path. But to really see this, let's take a look at a super slow motion.
Right here you can see me hit a flat first serve from the deuce court down the tee, and the toss moves a little bit right to left, but the important part we want to take a look at is at contact. And right here you can see that the ball is approximately above my right shoulder. With this location for the toss on a first serve, I can hit a flat serve down the tee, a slice out wide, or a body serve off of the same toss location, which is important on the first serve. Take a look at this serve one more time here. Now let's take a look at the second serve here in super slow motion. The toss goes slightly more to the left, and as a result here at contact you can see that the ball is now above my head. This location makes it easier to swing upward and generate topspin on that second serve. Take a look at this kick serve one more time. Now let's compare the first and the second serve side by side here to further illustrate the difference. The toss on the second serve on the right is just slightly further to the left, and right here we see the difference in the location of the ball in relation to my body at contact. The reason we toss further to the left on the second serve is that we want to increase the upward angle, and I want to show you what that looks like around contact right now. Just before contact here you can see that the location of the ball on the second serve on the right is a little further left, and also the racket is in a slightly different position. And this way I can swing upward more and essentially brush up the back of the ball, which is how we create topspin. Take a look at this slightly different upward swing path one more time. So as you can see, there's only a slight difference in the toss and the upward swing path.
So how can you practice this adjustment for the second serve? Now, the first thing, you need to practice tossing a little further to the left, not too much. Usually that should not be a big problem. What does become a big problem oftentimes at the club level is mastering this upward swing path. Okay, a lot of players struggle with that, giving the ball topspin. So let me show you a drill that can really help you with that. Okay, I'm going to set up here on the baseline. I'm going to hit serves down the line. I don't want to try to hit into the service box because I don't want to care about the result right now. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to exaggerate the correction. This is what we always do when we're trying to change something from a technical perspective. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swing up as much as I can, and I'm going to try to loop the ball very high over the net. Okay, let me demonstrate that. So tossing a little further to the left, and really looping the ball up super high over the net. Okay, let me show that again. A little further to the left, and really looping up. And we're trying to get a feel for this upward movement right here. That's what it's all about. And we want to get the ball to rotate, to spin. Okay, let me show you one more. And as you can see, that ball goes relatively high over the net. I don't care at all where that ball goes. All I care about is creating that arc, that topspin on the serve. And after I've practiced this for a while, I can then start and try to hit into the service box. And what we'll see is that we'll automatically have a better upward angle after doing this drill. Alright, so in order to hit an effective second serve, we make two minimal adjustments. We toss slightly further to the left, and then we increase the upward angle so that we can get more spin on that second serve and make it a safer serve. These are small adjustments, however, and the real key, of course, is to have a great service motion. If you have a great service motion, you will have very little problems adjusting from the first serve to the second serve. Now, in the next couple of days, we'll talk more about how to develop that great service motion, so make sure you check your inbox for that.